leveled up my character in D&D Beyond. I'm about to apply the changes.
And then people get upset
God
with
damn
me
it.
for not leveling. D&D Beyond!
That's what I fucking thought. Alright.
Has
Oh,
anyone seen
damn.
the Critical Role commercial for D&D
Wait,
Beyond?
that's true. It is my anniversary. God damn it.
Yeah.
Damn,
Happy
shit,
anniversary, I guess.
Happy anniversary.
So does this mean we get a level up so we're on par with the other teams so we can actually have that PvP fight I've been threatening since day one?
Why do you want to fight them?
Very funny. No.
I know that was
Damn.
not likely going to be the case, but it was still good for the, evil
If
villain
you
laugh.
want
I mean-
to have PvP, it can be arranged with a crossover episode.
No.
Yeah, it's not
Can you
exactly
handle
a
the
fair
chaos?
fight until we're actually at the same level. Otherwise, Tenny over here is just going to commit some violent mockery. Not vicious, just violent. And then I have to deal with the fallout because while I'm trying to hold my brother and Leaf back, these idiots are just going to start fighting while the rest of us are having a barbecue.
Guys. What?
Mhm.
I am like the weakest character.
Vicious
That's a lie.
mockery does not require
Yeah.
physical violence. Tenny is a sassy bitch. I'm just saying, there's a chance for violence. Verbal violence, but there's still a chance.
Tenny, Ryan. She can one shot this whole party. She just doesn't.
Okay.
With my words.
I mean, it's still wait
Yeah.
for. I still wait for
Remember how
the
she made Seamus-
damage.
Exactly. That's why I'm over here, like, you're not powerful. You've delivered some mean, savage lines.
Okay.
People cried.
That's awesome. I got this. I know exactly how my changes are going to go.
How dare they have feelings?
Let me say, I'm waiting for the day that Scarce somehow makes it to us. I'm going to deal with
Yeah,
him for a few days.
Why are you mad? My brother
I'm
and Leaf
not
is
mad.
cool.
Guys,
We're just gonna have barbecue.
you're going to see a ranger without Hunter's Mark.
Get
What?
the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Turn in your resignation. Surrender your honorary knife and bow and fuck off. No, I've had enough of your shit.
Oh, no. This is disgusting.
Yeah, I said what I said and I meant it. Get the fuck out.
I can
know
make
what you
it so I'll add a D12 to all my ranged attacks instead.
Rude.
What? Huh?
Okay.
Nani?
Okay. It's fucking hilarious. So it's Witch Bolt. It's from the player's handbook. It is a wizard, sorcerer, or warlock spell.
I'm sorry, you're a ranger. And
Yeah, and I'm
this
gonna
gentleman has not given the okay to cross-class any
Wait,
form of magics.
Wait. He's doing magic initiate. Wait.
I'm doing magic initiate. So I get
Load's
one
gone.
level 1 spell from outside my class. Specifically from wizard, warlock, sorcerer, or cleric, bard, or druid. So this definitely falls within the
That is correct.
and so
Okay.
when I make a ranged spell attack, which I use my magic stones in my sling. So it's a spell. So it's a that one's arguable. I may not do that because
Just a heads up, we are live.
I do magic initiate. I could get some bard spells, and I
Yeah.
can actually get. What's that? What's that fucking the? We just literally were just joking about it. Brain,
I still think I'm going to do it.
brain. My words cut. My words are cutting.
How about that resurrection spell? Oh, vicious
I did that
mockery.
level.
Yeah,
there we
vicious
go.
mockery. Yeah,
Vicious
yeah.
mockery.
No, it's not a joke. You know, sometimes you just don't need the spell. Sometimes it just comes natural, and the amount of psychic damage that they will suffer is
I
ridiculous.
know, but they don't
I blame
actu-
Uthmar.
But they don't actually get psychic damage. Okay, they don't actually get it though.
I mean,
They
the
don't?
DM can make that joke, and good luck.
I'm contemplating resilient, just so that way no one can charm me ever.
I
Just
mean,
go into
you
wisdom.
say that, but
advantage
Vanna
on
White
wisdom
gestures to Seamus.
saves.
If the
Okay.
fate
Yeah.
ancestry has something
Okay,
like that.
well, I'm not resisting his charms, so.
This-
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm,
Okay.
Okay, I
Who's
gotta
going
see.
to give the recap? Oh my god.
No,
Seamus,
Not me.
I just drank a whole fucking pint
not me.
of
Not
this.
me. Not it. Not it.
Looking at it.
Seamus, it is.
Thank you.
Oh dear.
I mean, all right. Guess I'll be doing the recap then.
Do you have all your inspos?
You got this. You got this.
I have no inspiration.
Exactly.
You
You,
got
need to
this,
do it. You got this, man. You got this. Here, let me give you a bardic inspiration. Mwah! That's today's bardic inspiration. She just blows a kiss.
Ooh.
Damn.
Now you gotta deliver good, or else I will give you negative inspiration.
What the
That's a
fuck?
Okay. So last time on Tribes of Uthmar, the party still hadn't figured out where they were yet, but they were in the midst of trying to wake up Mithra. Which I mean Tenny was, through passionate kissing. Eventually, Collis joined in as well, with much more intimacy. And after a while, she did eventually wake up. And try to have Seamus and Tenny sorry, I'm trying to do this with a cold and remembering what all happened. Yeah, he's trying to get into it, but he says there's more important things that need to be done. Like figuring out where the heck they were. So Tenny, Seamus, and Corey ventured out of the home that they were staying in, which had remained unchanged since the last time they left there. And when they left, it was still pitch dark, but they managed to shed some light. When light was shed through a torch, it sort of looked like the floor looked oddly strange. So through a couple of spells that shed light, they noticed there was something extremely big in the distance. Which then it spoke, and we found out that it was actually Azrakar, the giant purple snake that Nim somehow befriended later on. And through talking with him, we found out that we were actually in his realm, the Void. Which was oddly strange considering the fact anybody who enters the Void would have been shred to pieces, and yet we were still standing. And upon shedding light through the entirety of his own realm, we found out that the floor was actually bones of the deceased. And with a little convincing of asking us to help us in turn, a portal was open only to find out that we had all collapsed in the entrance of the very home we tried to enter. So with a small conversation and a brief scare of possibly seeing them wanting to boot the snoot of the giant snake, we returned home. we all untangled ourselves from the huge catapult that Nim finally got for so long, and we went to do our own separate things. Lieutenant went outside to look at the moon as was instructed by Azrakad, and she noticed all the moons were actually cracked. The Khalid and Seamus, they couldn't see these cracks, they just saw a normal moon. And I think that's the last we left off, with Khalid trying to comfort Tenny from her own mental state of
Yeah, she was torn basically. He was like, "Yeah, you don't have to do what your mother wants." She's like, "You're an idiot. You had to."
He's used to it.
Well, she didn't call him an idiot, but yeah, no, she's not this time anyway.
what I said. I thought you said it was all of them. I must have misheard. It was just Uthmar's moon that was cracked.
Yeah, the moons were cracked. She was just the only one who could see it.
That's pretty much all that happened. Unless I'm forgetting something. I mean, Carla was scared shitless of the entire ordeal.
The there you did miss the part where Mithra basically tried to initiate a threesome between Tunny and Seamus.
And there were also a bit of a piece of information you forgot to mention, that you guys found out about something.
That Mithra was actually Asgard's daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That-
but also he apparently isn't a true BBEG.
BBEG.
Big bad and evil guy.
Oh yeah. No.
Yeah, he's not the
He's not a
final
big bad
boss.
No, it's just
So is
it's
he,
just his brother's creations that are the problem apparently.
No, it's not his brothers that. It's not his brother's creations that's the problem. It's that he has to deal with something from outside the realm, while his brother's creations just make things worse.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And which aren't we his brother's creation?
No. I mean, eventually, yeah. Eventually, but like his original creations are causing issues.
No,
Yeah.
I think no. I'm wrong. It's just he hates that his brother's creations keep messing up because now he has to fix it, and he doesn't. He's kind of bored. He's kind of tired of having to fix up his brother's creations mess. That's it.
There was also something else that happened.
What else
happened? That Kolith's brother is still alive.
Yeah, but that's like a subplot. Is that?
Okay, you know what? It's the most important thing. Everything else is
Is
secondary.
it like your whole clan trying to find you right now? Like what was told?
No, they're just doing well. That's it.
They all think I'm dead. It's fine.
No, no. Yeah, actually, yeah, no. He's right. They're fine. They're just traveling, and he shouldn't have to worry because he's just a big worry wart.
But good recap. Nonetheless, inspiration point earned.
Okay.
So, you are standing in the house with a lot of new information.
After the talk with Tenny, Kolith is going to find a place he can lay his head down, because he has had one hell of a day.
Night, so to speak.
Well,
Penny is going to pray to her mother because she needs to confirm whether or not the voice in the void or nightmare realm or purgatory or whatever they were in they first walked into the house was her or not.
And Seamus is gonna pray along beside you.
Are you gonna pray to Uthla? Or are you gonna what do you pray? Are you just doing night prayers?
I mean, unless did you tell Seamus you were gonna play Uthla, or did you just like start praying?
Yeah, I told like both of you because you were both there talking to me. I was just like, okay, before I decide anything, I need to find out. And so, yeah, I need to pray and find out what's up. Because I also just saw the moons being all broken up. So I'm kind of like, oh, was that always a thing? Or is this new? Like, also going to see if she's okay.
I guess so. Pray to Ronalda to offer guidance in her trying times.
That
If we start with you, Tenny, Tala, many names of a dear child. You hear a whisper in the back of your mind, Tenny. Yes, child? What is of such importance that you're calling me right now?
Mother, I'm sorry to bother you. I was under the influence of some potion, and I thought that you were speaking to me, but now I'm not sure. I was astrally projected to the nightmare realm and purgatory and the void, and
You were what?
yeah, it's fine. We got out. I'm, but what's important is that it was you talking to me and not somebody else. Did you ask me to do a ceremony, a ritual earlier today?
Well, you are about to be ready, so there would be a ritual you could make. to empower you just like your sister has been. If that's what you wish, I'm not going to force you to.
No. I guess it wasn't you then. So, but it's weird though because they did mention that. You don't need me to do that though.
Oh,
Avis is fine, right? She's okay, right?
yes, she is healthy, carrying her own children right now.
Good for her. Yeah. Okay.
Did
Are
something
you-
happen you're willing to share with me, my dear?
Um. the- Um. Well, well, we met Azricard, and
You what?
yeah, that yeah, he doesn't like me very much. But he said that I should check out the moons, and they're all broken and stuff. And I guess I'm just worried that something happened. Or were they always like that? Or and I just didn't notice because glamour all the time. You don't need my body, right?
I would if Avis becomes incompatible. When
Oh,
this vessel I'm inhibiting now finally succumbs, I would need a new one, you know?
right. Oh, but he said that I was one of many possible inheritors, not one of two. So there's other people, right?
A few. I like to keep a few spares on hand in case one of you should unfortunately meet your end on your little excursions into the material planes, you see. Always have contingency plans in place. But that does not mean I don't love each and every one of you as if you were my own. You can almost feel, a gentle hand caressing your chin as you hear that.
Tiny feels sick to her stomach. Right. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess when I'm ready for whatever this ceremony, you can touch base. But yeah.
Well, you are ready. It's
Oh.
only if you wish to undergo the empowerment ritual, my dear child. I can already sense that your power has reached a new level.
Yeah, Azricard blessed us all with
Why
more
is
power.
the wolf interfering with the plans?
He thought it was funny that we were struggling against our destiny, and he wanted to give us a little help to continue to do that. It's
That
an
old
interesting
always
guy. Yeah.
speaks of prophecies, destinies, and endings. But our world is not ending, dear.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. So okay, so
And
the ceremony
not...
is just for you, right? Like I don't need it, and I don't need to change in order to, rule in the dream realm, right? Like I don't like right?
Well, some changes will happen over time, my dear. It would just improve your chances of containing me when the time comes. If the time comes.
Right.
Because even if you were to inherit me and my powers right now, your body would not be sustainable. It would break at the very seams.
Oh.
Your magnetic veins that run through it all would burst at the very seams, and you would die a most horrific death, as the magics that would be running through you would tear you apart, my dear.
And that you would face the true death.
Oh no, I would just go to the next vessel in hopes that they would survive, and if every vessel perishes, then I will cease to be.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay. Right. That makes more sense. Okay.
But it's not something you need to rush into. If that is your choice, I am not forcing you. I'm just saying that it would empower you to do this ritual. It would give you a better chance to stand above your other siblings. Especially if you do choose to return and claim a place for yourself here.
One other thing. Do you know why the trickster from the Nightmare realm would ask me to do the ritual?
Well, the ritual itself is not without danger, sadly. Because you are refining what lays beneath to an entire new level, my dear. You are adding new layers of complex weaves into your very body, your very soul.
Well, I mean, if it's risky, then I'm going to do
There
it
is a
anyway.
slight risk, my dear. It's nothing major.
It just doesn't make sense why the trickster would want me to do it.
Which specific ritual were they talking about?
They said to enhance myself. I asked them, they said that I need to do the ritual, and I asked which ritual. And they said the first one that we did to obtain your blood in the first place.
No. No, 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 no. You do not need to do that, my dear child. That would break you.
Oh. Glad I double checked then.
If you had done that ritual, you would have overrun your own self with too strong magics. It would have ended you.
Okay, I'm glad I listened to my gut then.
You are allowed to roll insight on that.
Okay. Wait, am I even in? Okay.
You should be here on my bar of players online.
Oh, I just forgot to change my character's image. There we go.
Huh?
There's
I
a
did not
handsome mug.
pass. I did not pass. Okay. Okay, well, yeah, so what ritual am I supposed to do then to enhance myself? If you say I'm ready for it. God is dead. God is dead.
Well, I could come and do the ritual with you if you wish. Because Avis had help with one of my long lost daughters themselves.
Sure. If you'd like.
But to your question with the moon, it happened when my shard was cracked. If you must truly know.
So then the other gods, their shards are damaged as well? Or
You can say that. Also, just a reaffirmation of what I meant in the text, it was only Uthmar's moon that was
okay.
cracked. The others seemed to be fine when you were staring at them.
Oh, okay.
Even the new reformed green moon seems to be in great health, even though it's still filled with craters all over.
Never mind then. I take that back.
I would say something to be metagaming.
Okay. That makes sense then.
But yes, my sister's power is also very much diminished since their stones were also like mine, splintered into pieces.
Okay. I don't want to take up any more of your time.
No, 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 no. You are
I'll
not
go.
taking any important time from me, my dear. But do not trust Asakad. He is one of the many enemies we face.
Yeah. No, I don't trust him. I'm just, he was gonna kill us as soon as we arrived.
But I believe in you to it. And you feel her influence dissipate, but the last thing you feel is like a soft pair of lips kissing your forehead. As her influence leaves you.
Was she like talking out loud, or was she like having this conversation in her head?
In her head, in your head.
Okay.
Unless you were speaking out loud, both by voice and in your head, so to speak.
If she was able to talk to her in her head, then she was talking in her head. Yeah. And the cat is around, so that she knows she can't be scryed on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's interesting how Uthla hasn't told her to stop doing that. Okay.
She respect if you want privacy.
Yeah. She'll look to Seamus and see if he's still praying.
He, in the meantime, as you're having this conversation with Ufla, Seamus,
Aye.
you call out to your goddess. Yes, child. What is it?
Or just asking if you could provide Tane with guidance with the problem she's been having as of late. She seems worried about the expectations her mother has for her. And I can't help but have my own fear that I witnessed in the Nightmare realm. As much as I would like to help her, I also don't want her to go mad with the decision, mad with power. Well, I know that thing was only pretending to be her, it's still fear that lingers.
What is it that you ask for specifically, and you were where?
Somehow we managed to travel to the Nightmare realm.
What? Are
It
you and
was
any of your companions safe?
We are all safe. None of us were harmed. At least, not physically. And any injuries we may have suffered with the Nightmare didn't seem to linger. We only managed to travel there after drinking some of Mithra's absinthe, ambrosia, which apparently had been tainted. Which you only know this because
Mithras
we...
ambrosia, what are you talking about?
Mithra happened to share some for a drink. which we all partake in. And I've learned from Azurkard, it was only supposed to put us in a dreamlike state, not bring us to the nightmare, and eventually his realm. So something out there has tampered with the very umbrella she made.
Have you asked what it was made out of?
I have not.
Because the only ambrosia I know of is made with green berries. Which would mean that she either stole them or got them from an unreliable source.
That will have to be something I want to ask her. Before I end up forgetting, do you know of anything about the new moon that appeared in the sky a few moons ago?
Yes.
Do you know who it's for, or?
I do know who it is for, or who it represents, but I'm not at liberty to discuss it.
I see. Is there a way to for us to find out who it is, or is it best to stay out of it for now?
I would say delve not deeper into this matter. It is a matter of divine knowledge, dear child. And if you should come to knowledge it, you would be in contempt of divine ruling.
I understand.
Okay, you were originally asking for help for Tenny because she asked specifically.
I can potentially help guide Tenny. What do you wish me to do in that case, child? Do remember my help to her is limited as she is my sister's ward.
Because I'm not so strong myself, I just hope she can make the right decision for herself.
What exactly is that she is in need of assistance with? Because then I might be able to see what I can do to help her. If you know the nature of it.
Seamus, you know exactly what she's praying for. That it's some kind of ritual to change her so that way in the future Uthla can use her as a vessel.
Currently, she's praying to Uthmar right now in terms of to figure out the terms of the ritual that she apparently needs to do to become her vessel in the future. Because before we went on this little adventure, someone had spoken down to her saying that she needs to complete the ritual. And she's right now trying to figure out what that ritual is and how to do it.
Well, that depends on... Has she already made the blood-bounding ritual?
Anakin, does he know about the ritual that infused her Uthlar's blood into Tenny?
Yeah, she wouldn't hide that from you.
As
Yeah.
far as I know, the only ritual that I know she has done was when she was but a mere babe, when Uthlar put a little bit of her blood into her.
So she is already blood-bounded. Through her veins...
Aye.
Uthlar's blood runs. Barbaric ritual, but sadly something we are needed to do.
Okay, did you say something that we need to do, like the gods?
You're not entirely sure, but she did say we need to do.
Forgive me for asking, but have you done this yourself?
Once. And believe me, it is not with glee I did so, but I was dying. Seamus. This is my second form I've assumed since our shards were shattered and we have been forced into perpetual death and rebirth through our own followers.
Is there anything that I... So, do you know the ritual that would further strengthen her bond to be a vessel?
There are several different rituals you could partake in as long as you have taken the first one, which is the blood pounding.
Now I'm curious as to which one Uther's gonna have her do. If there's multiple, more than one.
There are. But they carry different risks and plenty of rewards of doing them. Do you know which one she is being asked to perform, and I might give some guidance, even help and assistance. We're choosing a better one for her to take. That would minimize the risk towards her.
Okay, were the specifics of the ritual that Tang was told to Seamus?
Nope. Because the ritual was the wrong one. Well, she would have told. She would have told you it was the continuation of the blood ritual, but that's what she heard from the trickster.
From what I had heard, and this is what she was told by the voice that spoke to her earlier, it was a continuation of the blood ritual. I'm not entirely sure if that it is what she is to do, but currently she's praying to Uthmar about it to get confirmation. Well, from what she told me, I can't help but feel that some other party was trying to force her to do something that would go against Uthmar's word. It might have been the same entity that showed her face to me, when she pretended to be her. Ah, crap. I can't hear anything.
No one didn't say anything.
And
Yeah, we're just waiting for Pass to talk.
Can't you hear me?
Nope.
no.
Also, could you confirm for me that you can hear the music in Roll20?
Yep.
Because that's been playing. That's what I've been using to gauge to make sure that nothing's frozen or gone off.
Yep, we can hear the music.
Cool, cool, cool. You too, Seamus?
Can you hear me now?
We can
Yes.
hear you now. We
I can hear
God
you.
damn it, I don't know what went wrong. I think my headset might have lost a little bit from its plug-in. That means I need to go over again what she was saying. Well, she could do the blood ritual or a continuation of it. It does, though, carry great risk to her. Because if she does not have the constitution to carry the divine blood within her, it will kill her. Because it will slowly... I wouldn't say poison her, but it will break her body down from the inside. But there are other ways that you can strengthen her.
But there is a way to strengthen her without poisoning or killing her. I'll
Well,
do
there
all
are
that I
several.
can.
The question is, how much do you wish to enhance her strengths, her bloodline, and her blood tie?
Also, I believe it depends on how much she wishes to.
Quiet gap. Heads up.
Sorry, did you say anything, James? Because I didn't hear anything for you for a second.
You know, just saying. I believe it's ultimately leads up to what she wishes to do.
Well, then you better ask her when she's done praying, and we can have a small communion, if you would. And you feel her presence slowly dissipate from your mind.
I thank her for your wisdom.
And you come to sitting next to Tenny, that also seems shaking out of whatever trance she seems to have been in.
Did you talk to her? As he turns to Tanny.
Yeah, I did.
So,
I was right. It wasn't her. But, she did say, though, that she gave me the same offer anyway.
do you know what the ritual is that she's asking of you?
She didn't tell me. It wasn't what the entity was said. They told me that if I had went through with it, I likely would have died.
And Aldo said the same thing. If you didn't have the high enough constitution for it, it would have ended up killing you.
Here's
You
the
know what?
problem, Shaman. The reason why I don't want to do the ceremony is because I thought that if I did the ceremony, then that would mean that I would be a candidate for a vessel of hers. And then I would be gone, trapped inside of her for eternity. But it doesn't matter if I do the ritual or not. If she is about to die and Avis is also dead, she will take me anyway. And if I am not strengthened, her power will likely tear me apart. And then, when my body is destroyed, she'll just go to the next vessel. So, it doesn't matter. And she's just sitting there, eyes filling up, staring into the darkness, completely defeated.
You just too close to
Doesn't
inch, like,
matter what I do. That is my fate.
he'll scoot closer to you and just like pointing for like a hug, trying to comfort you. Forgive me if I'm wrong, dear, but it sounds like you don't think you're special to her at all. Even if that be true, just know you are special for me. That you have people who care for you.
Just nod silently in your chest.
Just tap your head. Just know you're not alone.
That you are not, little Tenny.
Seems we'll look in the direction of the voice.
What? Don't you think I would know
I
a way
mean-
to break a bond
it wasn't like
that?
okay, it wasn't like a sharp turn. It was just like a turn towards of acknowledgement.
Oh, please tell me it's not Uthla.
No, 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 no. It's Mithra.
Oh, okay.
And she like slivers over and also joins in the hug session. As she whispers into your ear, Tenny, if you wish to break from that fate, I know a way to do so. All you need to is ask.
She will like immediately whip her face. How? How? I'm asking how.
You die for a moment, and I extract the divinity from your blood and I bring you back.
It's like easy.
Sam just had to like, just what?
Well, hey, do that. I mean, she has other vessels. She wouldn't. She'd be mad, right? She'd be really mad that I did that.
Oh, she will be pissed. But who says I'm not going to do my best to ruin her? Her plans by stealing away a vessel of hers. It's a barbaric practice. I myself have not partaken in it. I didn't have to either, but still it's barbaric practice to lay upon your own followers, your own children. To do something like that.
Tenny is just sitting there, like, you know, kind of like, I want to, but, I mean, she did.
It's not something you have to it's not something you have to decide right now.
You wouldn't think less of me, would you, Seamus?
Dang, even I know when we first met, how I just like bowed down to you as if you're a god yourself. I did when you and I first met. Did it out of respect. But over time, as I got to know you, I didn't care if you're elf, human, god, or not. I love you for you. Doesn't matter who you are or what you are.
And you would also be special to me, as you are one of the first one to successfully break away from those three tyrants.
Well, I told Mithra I would go through with it. Because I'm also torn. I do want to succeed in Dream Realm. But I mean, it's really my problem. I had no choice in any of this.
And now you get a choice, my dear. She says as he gives you an extra cuddly squeeze. I'm giving you a way out if that's what you choose to.
Spent my whole life doing everything for her approval, for her love.
And yet she will use you, entrapping you to become part of whatever little circus she has in her head for all eternity, until you just become a mere afterthought in the back of her mind.
As I have comfort, not all gods feel like they want to do this. Or not, but what I've learned, Onada had to do because she feared for her own death. But she's dying in her second form, but she has not, as far as I've learned, she has not prepared any others.
I don't even know why they do it. Why don't they just let themselves die? Everyone else
Because
does.
I feel as if they
Because
die. You go ahead. You would know more this than I.
if they die, a seat and all that power will be empty. It would create a paradox where no new life will be born. No dreams will come to those who seek slumber. And no one will pass from this life to the next. If all three sisters were to be gone. Unless
So then
someone
they-
new took their place, of course, and took that mantle.
Hmm.
It's an imperfect system for them to try and stay alive as possible, even though their very souls are cracked and splintered.
God, let's just do it. I just want to do it. I don't know when she's gonna come. I don't want to overthink it. I just want to be free. I don't care if I never go back to the dream realm. I love the sun. I don't want to go back.
Are you prepared to die then?
He nods.
She leans down.
Grabs
quick.
Seamus's hand.
Yeah, you feel through the rain immense fear of this, but he knows it's the choice that you have made.
And she kisses you.
she take the ring off just in time? She doesn't want him to feel her death.
No, because she's holding your other hand as she
Sorry.
leans down and kisses you.
Sorry.
And then you feel something shooting into your mouth. And you feel everything starting to blacken. As you feel tired. And you collapses to the floor. Seamus, you feel her slipping away till you don't feel her anymore. As she goes limp in your arms. And you see her eyes glaze over. And you see the color starting to leave her.
He's just petrified with fear witnessing this.
You then see her pulling off the kiss as she lays her down on to the floor, wiping her mouth. She then picks her up, and you see how her face changes from the more humanoid face to a more snake-like as she bites into Tenny's neck with fangs of that of a serpent.
Seamus was when Seamus witnessed that, he had to hold himself back from attacking. Out of reflex. But if anybody's from the outside seeing this, he's just there in perpetual fear and horror, just watching all this happen.
If it helps any rolls, I'll finally use my birthday 20.
Oh, no, this is something else.
Oh, okay.
I'm rolling 4.
I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there.
You hear a voice booming over the very sky, shaking the ground. What did you do?
Dead, right?
Yes, you're dead.
Okay, go.
You better tell me what's going on now before I start aiming this bow at you.
It was her choice.
Listen, I understand everyone gets bored and decides to take hot drinks and by the fire, but what
Not
just happened
Mithras.
was a lot
Tenny's
worse.
The
choice.
voice you
Oh.
heard booming over the sky and trampling the ground was Uthmar. Sounding pissed beyond measure.
I don't mean to be that person, but isn't it r/technically not your time of day to be coming over here and causing a mess?
No, it's still nighttime.
It's still nighttime.
Nighttime.
It's
Okay,
the
cool.
it's close to dawn at this point, but it's close to dawn, but it's still night when it is.
And then we'll just walk over to Seamus and very curtly grab his shoulder and just. So you mean to tell me that the child of, excuse me, Ward, my bad. She looks over at the unconscious Tenny, my bad, and looks back up. She goes, "You're fucking around with Tenny at night when it's not even dawn or any other time when the big scary entity." She probably can hear me. I don't care right now. Easily locate your ass? I mean, I get that it's her decision, but, you know, being a wonderful, holy person of someone that's supposed to be intelligent, I thought maybe you would have this magical insight to be like, don't do things that might involve the goddess of freaking night.
Doing nighttime.
Just putting that out there.
Tenny's had a bad. Look, they've both had really bad days.
Take some
Both of them.
booze and fuck it out. Don't go killing yourself. This isn't Romeo and Juliet, you bitch.
Seamus-
Also,
Seamus
don't
is
think you
happy.
get to escape this either, snitties. I will have my words with you later. Back to what I was saying. Mr. Intelligence Man. What the fuck?
Intelligence and wisdom are two different things.
Exactly. And last I checked, I have the lion's share of wisdom. He just goes and confirms it. Now tell me what the hell's going on.
You want to be free of Uthmar's grasp.
You know, there are
People-
nicer ways to do that than committing suicide.
Mithra said that's the only way this could happen.
Really? Not suffocation by titty? Just making out with you when you get hyper aggressive and nom? Lost for words? Mouthful of tenny shoulder?
She detaches herself, and you see her face changing back into the really pretty humanoid face. Well, sorry, I had my mouth full of trying to drain the divinity out of her, Nim.
No, my apologies. Yeah, you go back to doing your job. I didn't mean
No,
to interrupt
she
your
is trained.
actual snack. Okay,
Um,
so,
You see Seamus just start walking towards Tenny's unconscious
Don't
body.
touch her. She's still very much poisoned. To the point that even if you touch her, you will get poisoned yourself.
remember how flesh is like a sponge? Remember the paint class? She'll take the hook of her bow and kind of like guide him back by his shirt. Contemplate using it all around his neck just to be on the safe side.
He resists a little bit, but he does eventually follow.
It's okay, lover boy. You just gotta wait your damn turn. Also, is that just her projecting, or is that actually her? Because I want to know if I'm going to somehow die because someone decided to be a fool.
Oh, she is on her way, but she's already lost her little pawn. A delicious snack, though. Mm.
Why are you lying? We both know she's bigger than a snack.
No, I was talking about the divinity I sucked out of her.
Oh, my apologies. I thought you were talking about the fact that you were eating this one's mate in front of him.
No, if I were going to eat her, it would take me days to digest her. I'm not doing that. Bad for my figure, also.
She's not that fat.
At that comment, Seamus just goes white at the thought of her being eaten.
Hey. She's not gonna be eaten. Don't touch her. It's fine. Just had to clarify. Okay? Don't know with death and destruction and all the other things, I didn't know if we had to, like, I don't know, send her off like she's actually gone before recovering and fixing things. Okay, there have been whispers about resurrections and other terrible stuff that may be a possibility if you smoke enough druid grass. Okay, I don't know. That's why I ask questions instead of going head first and asking the big scary snake woman to bite me and make me feel god.
Still doesn't shock you. Sword turns to you at the mention of druid grass.
You're not getting any. I'm not letting you smoke it with my dad. I'm not letting you smoke it with me. You're not cool enough. What? You want me to lie to you?
Just turns back. Turns back to Tenny's body, hoping she'll come back.
No touchy, no touchy. You sit there like a good dog and you wait. Have a snack, have some hot drink, and you wait.
Me personally, I wouldn't talk to me like that, but that's just me.
Hey, you shut your smart ass down before I have you on restraining duty. Also, where the fuck are my kids? Go find them. Make yourself useful. Coleth,
Yes.
could you make like a elevated earth platform thing like you do when you're trying to sell stuff, so that way Tenny can lay probably somewhere comfortably? I don't know if that'll mess with Mithra's thing, but it's better than having her be in that weird, uncomfortable. Actually, that's kind of comfortable. Is she head first in your chest? No, she might not need the. You know what? Just make the table anyway. We don't need the goddess to be like, you're disrespecting the body, and I don't want to deal with that. So, yeah, that's the plan.
Shrugs. Uggs, and because as he needs some fun too. He's going to cast Cunning Wilds to create a little earth spirit foremans, or as construction workers. There's to help him design and build the bed, along with a few other or camp accoutrement.
Honest to goodness, I thought he was going to make a loam of comfortable earth, but now he's just elected to make an altar. Nice. Mithra, do you need anything before I try to give this man some tea before he kills us all?
No, I got it. You see her pulling out of her bag a few small gems of clearest stones you have ever seen.
That is weird. What are those?
Well, tears of a dragon, idea.
What kind of jerk makes a dragon cry?
Oh, believe me, they aren't physically capable to, but in extreme cases they do. They turn into this.
It just feels rude.
Yeah, I know.
Huh.
But I collected them still because I need them for in case of something like this. And you see her smashing her hands together with them inside, and you see a flash of light. And she then slaps them down to Tenny's body, and you see lightning jolt out from.
Hmm.
And that's where I'm gonna pause the scene for a sec.
Any one of those. Nope.
Tenny.
Yes.
As everything gets dark from your vision, as you feel yourself fall into a dark, deep pit.
Mm.
You're being pulled somewhere.
Cool.
And you see yourself standing at the shore of this giant, dark waterhole where you see roots going into the what looks like roots going into the water, and bodies litter the ground all around you.
What does the sky look like? Is it dark or?
It is dark, but yet it has like this faint light to it, as if it's not true darkness, it's just like dark light.
Like it's being lit by a city, or like it's twilight?
Twilight would be the best.
Okay.
Is the like as if this like either Twilight or as if you were in a sea where there is like this light that comes out of nowhere, but it's still pitch black of the sky itself.
Mm, okay. Um, I guess I'll look around and maybe kind of crouch down to look at the bodies. They're kind of the first immediate thing I'm looking at. I see.
You
Oh,
see their broken bodies. You can see most of them are like still put in those silent screams as if they died in immense terror. Some you see have been completely crushed, so to speak, by great force.
do I recognize where I am
No, this is
from my
completely,
studies?
it's completely foreign to you.
So I just see bodies surrounding this water.
With
And is there
roots going into
roots
it.
coming in? Roots going into it. Is there like a forest around me? Is
No,
it just a plain?
it's just blackness. Like when you go like 50 feet away from the pool, it's just blackness.
And this doesn't feel like the void.
Not really, but it might be, at the border of it if you would give any understanding of it, so to speak.
Penny will walk closer to the pool and make a point to not step on any of the roots. She just wants to get a closer look at the water.
As you look down into it, you can see these roots reaching down to even where you cannot see because it's just black. But you do seem to see a glint of something from the deep. Just for a second, you see like a small reflection of something.
I'll crouch down, squinting, trying to get a better look. bring me back. I'll just stay really still. Whatever killed these people won't notice me. I'm just gonna stand right here and not move.
You're staying at the shore looking down into the deep water where a couple of times you see like this blink, like some light reflecting off something.
Yep. And for a moment, I was like, maybe I'll go in. And then I'm like, maybe not. Oh, wait. When you say something blinking, like as if there's metal down there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, crap. Oh, shit. Okay. And he's like, well, I'll be resurrected. I'm sure I'll be fine. And she'll start walking into the water.
As you walk into the water, you can feel that it like declines very fast, where you cannot touch the bottom. Like you go like 10 feet out, you're already, having to swim, basically to keep your head above water.
Hurry up with that resurrection. She'll take a deep breath and she'll dive down.
As you dive down,
Mistakes were made. Okay.
you see a giant eye blinking at you for a second.
Tenny takes a has a moment of panic, but then steadies herself and kind of while treading water, she'll do a respectful nod. And waits to see if the entity responds back.
You just see this unblinking eye staring at you. Like it like focuses in, loosens a little bit up, focuses in really hard on you, and you feel like it can see the very soul of yourself. And then tentacles of it starts moving around you.
Are they? She will. Are they like threatening?
No, they slipper along ever so gently in a non-threatening manner.
Okay, she'll let it happen.
And they gently grasp hold of you.
She won't struggle.
And pulls you out of the water. As it places you on the ground, letting go of you, and this figure stretches up of the water 120 feet above you, staring at you.
Honey will kneel down onto her knees. Does she know who this is?
Oh.
No. Okay. Hello? Um,
Greetings, Tala.
May I? Who you are?
I am one who has many names over the ages, but one title sticks around as always, and that is the Watcher.
I see. To make your acquaintance.
Yours too. And you can see it actually bows down. For a second you think it's about to crush you, but you see it like just gives a gentle bow with its neck.
Huh. Um, I died, and I'm here.
Yes, 'cause I pulled you here before your loved ones. Deity could harvest your very soul, you see.
Oh. Oh. Well, thank you. Why?
'Cause you have potential, dear.
Oh. She hates that word now.
Fuck!
I
You are
see.
one of very few who have stepped up to those trifling kids that deem themselves worthy of divinity. Even though you are but a little mortal.
Yes. Um, are
That
you?
takes spunk and guts to deny the one whom you call mother. A very important piece on the game board that she plays.
Honey will look down in shame. Did defy my. I guess I owe you.
That you do. But we can talk about replacement later. Right now, you are but a spellcaster without a source of power.
Could I just ask Nim to teach me how to use the bow or something?
You could, but it would take years. And you don't have
Oh.
years, now do you?
I don't?
I will make you a deal where you can pay off your debt, so to speak.
Kind of deal.
I borrow you my power. And you collect curiosities for me. You see, I am
Honey,
a avid
looks intrigued.
collector of things of old. You see him starting to bring out chests, strong boxes onto the very shore itself. And you see him unlocking each of them. You see spoils of 1,000 cities. You
Wow.
see clothes, coin, weapons, armor. You also see some mundane items. Or you would think they might be mundane items.
Okay. May I ask why the bodies?
Oh, those fools try to challenge me because they were led astray by the very fools that you seem to serve. Brave they were, yes, but fools nonetheless.
How do you think? What do you think of Azurcard?
He keeps to himself, and I keep to mine.
But you don't dislike him like you do my mother and her sisters.
Well, your mother and her other siblings have a certain displeasure in getting the wrong idea of who I am.
And what is that?
That I am one of those who actually wish to destroy and corrupt everything. I am not. I am maybe one of the great father's first creation, but I am not inclined to misuse my power in the ways that the others do. I enjoy just to watch what you little mortals are up to on the very different planes of existence. I have seen cities built and collapse. I have seen tribes prospering and declining, all under my very gaze.
So then you wouldn't be against me continuing my mission to clear the world of the blight, Godflesh as we call it.
Ha! Godflesh is one thing they are not. They are plight on all existence, my siblings.
Mm. Well, I mean, I do agree. A blight is the better word.
Hmm. Do you know
Okay.
why they are what they are?
No, no one will tell us.
They are the very first creations.
Okay.
But they did not have the full power as the true brothers have, in a sense. Because they cannot completely create on their own. They can change what already is, but it's never in the same aspect as what once was.
Is it wrong then that we try to get rid of it? Since it is part of creation.
It's an abnormality, what they do. It is not true change, it's a contortion of what was, a mockery of creation by taking something, create something new out of it, without concepts, without a design behind it.
Then why doesn't the All Father just get rid of it? Why are we forced to suffer with it?
Can a father really kill his own children? No matter how flawed and incomplete they might be, even though he strived to create perfect beings just as himself.
All right.
But there is one
Watcher.
thing he cannot do, and that is kill. Do you know why?
No.
Because he is creation and life incarnate. He cannot destroy, he can only create. His brother, though, the end, entropy, is the one who can destroy them, and he has done a good job so far. Sadly, they're growing.
Well, Watcher, thank you again for saving my soul. And as I do owe you, I will take this deal. And she holds out her hand.
A
Seal, seal.
small tentacle slithers out of the water and grasps your hand and travels up with it. And you see it leaving an intricate pattern, like a tattoo of blackness that leads down into your palm, wherein an eye, like the tattoo of an eye, so to speak, is on.
Does it hurt?
No, but you can feel power oozing up from the eye tattoo on your palm up through your arm, and at first it like has like this slightly burning sensation, but then you like feel the rush of power running through you.
I didn't realize I felt empty until now.
That is but a mere taste of what you can achieve under my guidance, little Dala.
Nod. So, how do I deliver your oddities? How
Collect.
often do you need them?
When you find something of interest, I will let you know. And as long as you just keep it with you, I will make sure to get it during the night.
That's of this. And she'll take off the necklace that was her focus given to her by Uthla, and she'll hold it out to him.
A small trinket, peculiar design, dream materials. Those are rare, yes. I shall take it as your first payment of your debt. Yes?
She'll nod. I'm happy to give it. She'll nod and hold it out to him.
The tentacle that grabs your hand snatches the necklace from your outstretched hand and put it into the chunk with the small trinkets of what you can see would be religious artifacts.
Cool.
Actually, you may roll me a perception for.
Okay. See what else is in there.
Mhm. Um, you see. You see. You see in it. Inside a glass ball, you see a piece of stone that lights up like the very sun itself.
I mean, assuming I can look.
And you can also see another stone in another glass ball with the very streak of night with a bit of moon on it.
Those shards of Ula
And
and
Erla.
Analno?
Ulla and Uvlai have a shard of each, yes.
Tenny gets a look on her face like, oh my, like she just heard the biggest tea of her life.
Those fools that think your sister came by not more than a night ago.
Ava?
Yes.
What does she look like? I've never seen her. I've just heard so much about her. Apparently she's like the best. I'm, you know, not
She
can't even
thought
compare her
that
to
she
me.
could threaten me for something in my collection that she seeks.
She is looking for shards of Uthla.
That she is, and I denied even having acknowledged that they were here, but she was adamant. Though she brought her own children into peril just to prove to your mother what a good girl she was.
She kind of gets a look of disdain. Like a mother, like daughter, I guess.
And so were you once too.
Hard when that's all you know. Just be a good girl.
Eh,
Otherwise, mother won't love you.
well, do you want to hear the most funny part of it all?
Of course.
She actually did care of you.
She should have set me free. Unless she just has a twisted sense of what love is, what a mother should be. This is her own fault.
That it is indeed. But she did it all out of that twisted love, as you can say.
Did feel like she loved me. That's why I just
Sorry about
didn't.
that. That was my baby boy getting a hand on the vacuum cleaner.
Oh, I didn't even hear it. That's funny.
No, he was dragging along the radiator. Sorry about that, dear stream, for the minor interruption there.
Shit, what did you just say? Crap.
Something about being a good daughter and all that, if that's all you ever know of. And he then responded back, well, did you notice that she actually did truly care for you and love you? And you were just like, yeah,
Right.
but it was like thick and twisted form of it. And he was just like, maybe a little bit, but that's all she knows of because she herself is not a full person.
Yeah. And then, and then she says, yeah, I do feel like at some point she did love me. But regardless, she is still following through with what she originally intended for me, which was to be a vessel, a toy, a thing. And
She was just trying to give you the best of what she could give.
yeah, give me a good life while I had it, right?
Well, yes, but wouldn't it also be empowering to know that you potentially could become a goddess in your own right, even though only a part of you would be it?
If that's what I wanted.
Then,
I was
child,
never
what is it that you want?
Right now, I just want to be free.
And yet you are so easy to cast away your freedom for a new set of change.
Well, to be fair, Mr. Watcher, you didn't give me a choice either. I owe you.
And one always pays their debt in this life or the next.
It looks like I am fated to never truly be free, but at least you're not gonna take my body and use it for your own.
Ew, no. Why would I need the flesh of a mortal?
I don't know. Saying. At least you're not. I've already it's already my life is already better. That's all I'm saying.
Eh, eh, eh.
She won't understand, but I don't think I can truly hate her. I don't even think I hate her now. I just
Oh my god. Give
Something
me a
happened.
sec. Mary's just said Dada.
Oh, we're having a break. We're having a break right now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That
We're
is
having a break.
break worthy.
Break
Escape
time.
for
break
10
worthy.
minutes, run. Timer sets off now.
Break time.
Small break time. Sorry about that, folks.
Oh,
Oh,
cute.
oh yeah.
Man, that is cute. That's so
Oh,
cute.
If
how
anything
sweet
deserve
is that? Live on stream. Quick, someone clip it.
No,
Clip it.
please.
Clip it.
I, I, I don't know how to do the clipping.
it's
Oh,
recorded, so
Yeah.
oh, that's true.
so no worries.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go make a coffee anyway. So
I will
Dear
probably.
chat, we'll be taking a 10-minute break.
Oh, yeah.
I have already set up the timer. Suffer.
Roger that.
Damn.
Oh,
Damn.
So to
I
be
could-
fair,
I
guys,
could-
I just want to put this out here. To be fair, the reason, he's just like, "What do you want?" And she's just like, "I just want to be free." Here's the thing: Tenny doesn't have anything that she wants because she's lived her whole life trying to get Uthla's approval and doing everything that Uthla wants. She's never had a moment where she has been like, "Oh, this is what I want with my life," because everything is just what Uthla wants, and she's just trying to make Uthla happy. So now she has the freedom to figure that out. So
Miss, I don't get what I want. Vanna White gestures to your man.
Well, yes, but even that is what Uthla wants.
yeah, that's what
Yeah.
Uthla wanted. Yeah, she manipulated her.
So, this is Tenny making a choice.
Tenny, you gotta stop this. You're gonna start giving Seamus the fear, okay? The fear of maybe she doesn't really love me. Maybe she only wanted to be with me just to fulfill some procreation obligation.
To be
The
fair,
joy.
to be fair, I think it was more like Uthla knew that she would just attach herself to the first man she saw. I don't think Tenny even knew what was going on.
Damn.
Yeah, like I don't know. But I mean, he's a great guy, so like I don't think she should be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna leave you," and just I don't think that's gonna happen.
Seamus, do you have a shield for all this shade coming your way?
Like they've been throwing a lot of shade in your way the whole cycle.
What?
Leave
No,
me
he's
for them.
great. Seamus is great, man.
You're not cool enough to
Damn.
smoke with us, man.
He is cool enough
Damn.
to smoke with you. He is.
Not.
You just think you're better than everyone. No one is cool enough for you.
That is true. No one is cool enough for Nim.
Except the goddess, apparently.
Yeah, except for the gods. Only
Okay,
the gods are cool enough.
I'm gonna let you guys know now. I'm gonna slowly mute you, so that way I can confirm that I get Marius doing the dada, so I can lose my
I'm gonna go make a coffee. I'll be back.
Yeah, go make the coffee.
Oh, but I'm so worried about if I've just completely destroyed my build. Oh my.
What did you destroy?
I may have destroyed my build.
Your bill?
What do you mean destroy your build?
With my spells. So
Have you not, why have you not become spirits in a way? Overpowered?
well, no, as destroyed as in, and I may have completely screwed up everything. So my spell list at the moment is this: Mold Earth and Guidance, Protection from Good and Evil, Cure of Wounds, Wild Cunning, which is what allows me to summon my little spirits, Arcane Weapon, and Hail of Thorns. I don't have Hunter's Mark, and I don't have Magic Stones anymore. The spells I would cast every single time.
Did Druid get Hunter's Mark?
No, Rangers do, because I'm a Ranger.
I know. The Vengeance gets Hunter's Mark, but that's not till level 3. And it's one of those permanent spells that's on the list.
So, I decided to try something new, and hopefully it'll work out. The way I have it built is I shouldn't actually lose any damage. I should be right around the same amount. Well, I'll lose a potential D6, but it was questionable whether if I should have been getting that D6 to begin with. So now I have removed all from my battle stance, and I now hit with a +7 to hit.
All right, you degenerates, I got it.
Awesome possum.
You don't have a. Oh yeah, you do. Okay. Bam.
If you look in clips, they actually meant the same thing that we did, as Pass said.
There you go, dude. Oh, I also downloaded it, so in case everything goes to Fritz, you will at least have it.
That is worth stepping away for sure.
Downloaded what?
The clip.
Oh,
So that way, if it goes on the Fritz, you have it because, it's a child.
I wasn't entirely sure the mic might have picked it up, but
Oh, it picked up some things. I don't think we got the full word of data, but we got him, being all enthusiastic and adorable, and so we weren't gonna miss that.
oh,
So there you go. You have a
I'm not
legit
crying. I'm not crying
picture.
right now. Mm-mm.
Fatherhood looks good on you. Anywho,
It's
but yeah,
raining, okay?
it's just raining. It's raining indoors. It's raining indoors, okay? Anywho, it's in clips.
Localized.
He's sweating through
Yeah.
his eyes.
He's sweating through his eyes. Stop judging him.
So
Also, of course, the Watcher's disgusted. Only 4 limbs? Psh, gross.
4 lips overrated.
No, it's
Also, I
more,
did
why
hear
should he lower himself into a lesser being when he is perfection itself?
Okay, let's not get
Spoken
too
like
crazy.
every tentacled mofo out there, man. Well, I can't say
Yeah,
that because
that-
I play a tentacled mofo who doesn't believe themselves to be
It's-
perfect.
It's sort of like the abridged Vegeta. I am the hype.
I am the hype.
Oh, pass. I might as well ask you this now. And I'm very certain I already know what the answer is going to be, but I just figure I would ask you. Do you mind if I reflavor my spells to be more spirit related? Like they'll be exactly
Sure.
the same. Cool.
It's funny he says this because I got healing spirit and I'm just over here like, uh-huh.
I don't have that. I don't get access to that.
Technically, as a ranger, you get to dabble in druid, and healing spirit is a druid. So, I got 2 fingers and a question. The fuck?
I don't really gain access to that spell. Not from I would have to use. Is that a level 2 spell for you?
Yes.
Okay, I might have it. I haven't looked at my level 2 spells very much.
I'm only saying this out loud because, as someone who definitely plays way too many rangers, I've totally used and abused this.
No, that's the wrong one.
Oh, I do
fine,
get it,
be that way.
but I don't gain access to it till next level.
Okay,
And it's
well,
another concentration spell.
well, yeah, that's you gotta focus and take away the hurt.
I don't need more focus spells. I have so many focus spells.
Sounds cringe. Maybe you should get some healing word and stop complaining.
Yes, cure wounds.
I've cure
Yeah,
wounds.
cure wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Granted, if you have
healing word
you
is for
pass
when
it-
you're in a pinch. Cure wounds is for when you can patch. It's not that hard. ¿Por qué no dos?
I mean, I have both.
All right, so congratulations, your 10-minute union approved break is finally up. It is now 5:30 PST. Surrender your souls.
Pshaw.
Okay, let's get back into it.
Wait. Is Teddy back?
Tenny. Yes!
Teddy making that coffee. All right. So this is when we slap cut to Koi fighting the kids. Yeah! Buying
yeah.
people time! Koi's probably not even back yet.
No, I thought he was here.
I thought he was too.
Koi?
He's busy in the kitchen.
He's busy in the kitchen.
God damn
I'm
it.
in the kitchen making noodles. I'm sorry.
No, it's
Yeah,
okay.
you had 10 minutes to make noodles, my guy.
I was waiting for the kettle to boil.
What's wrong with you? Okay, no, never mind. Don't answer that. I
Kettle
don't need
should
to know.
boil in 3 minutes. The F are you talking about?
They're probably not electric. They're probably something else. Listen, we don't need to make Koi to feel sad. Okay, so we could smash cut to Kolith and Seamus and Nim being over here like, well, Seamus can go rest on the wakey bed because Teddy's not using it right now.
Yeah.
Maybe
think
he
he's
can
gonna
lay
sleep?
back and pretend he's in a therapy session. I don't know, man. Just lay back, enjoy your tea. Stop freaking out and have some faith that your girlfriend's too stubborn to fucking die. Permanently.
You
Permanently.
see that as the light fades, and the lightning stops, just laying the body, you see Mithra looking at first confused.
What's happening? What's wrong?
I don't know.
See, when you make that noise of I don't know, I'm scared, what happened, I get really concerned. So let's take a moment, review the steps, see what went wrong, and then analyze how it could have been messed with. Yeah, just a little?
I did everything correctly. I don't know what is going on here. It should have brought her back.
Is the spell still processing, or maybe just a little slow?
Without touching her, can I examine Tenny's body? See if there's any been changes made?
You have eyes, don't you?
It's dead. It's a corpse. Her skin deathly pale. More. Her eyes still slightly glazed over in the way that only dead people can be.
Mithra, this is gonna sound really weird. Can you close her eyes?
Yes.
Yeah.
See her closing her eyes.
Cool. Yeah.
Also
Now Seamus
closing
can
her
stop panicking.
So it closes her slack jaw.
See, sleeping, not dead. Please don't panic.
So, Seamus, would you like to help me mix some poison?
You sure now's a good time to be asking about that?
I'm trying to distract him.
He's not responding. He's just standing there watching and waiting for something to happen.
You know, Seamus, I could really use your help. My little spirits really aren't very good at mixing. So, Colt is gonna
One of us
grab
really looks
you.
offended.
One of them definitely
There's
is
a
offended.
couple of water spirit that just like look up at Kolov, just like one hand up, just like you fucking what? We are expert when it comes to mixing, kind of deal.
Sorry. He just makes please forgive me gestures. There's
I'm back.
if you could just help them. So he's gonna take Seamus's hand and put it around the mixing tool, the little proto spoon, and just move his hand around.
You're trying to
Thank-
move him away from Tenny?
Yes.
Yes.
The tea attacked. Ignore that burp. Just follow what the goofball asked.
I'm,
What about
I'm
the roll to resist?
oh,
Buddy,
whatever you want,
you
man.
sure you want to do that right now? Stands in front of.
Huh?
Go. I'm not asking.
Okay, who are you talking to? Who are you asking me to?
Nim walks in front of Seamus, looks up at him, and
Okay.
says, "Go with NB. I'm not asking."
Just a blank emotion. With a blank emotion on his face, he just looks down at you, and just goes over to Koloth.
So, this is just like what I was telling you before. We just have to monitor it very carefully, and we're looking for a horrifyingly green in smell of death. You know, the good stuff. And he,
I give you a goddamn possibility to not fuck this up for him. Swear to God. Do not make this man any more depressed.
the spirits that were mixing it look quite offended.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I offer them some more booze. So, Seamus, are you resisting my my teachings?
He'll follow your instructions as best as he can.
Okay.
Big grumpy Gus.
So, GM, does Tenny wake or? Okay then.
God is dead.
What?
Um,
No.
we were asking if Tenny wakes.
No. You
Okay.
see Mithra in full panic mode, like, starts doing whatever she knows she can do to try and bring someone back.
As she gets louder and louder, I just start to give the instructions louder and louder.
That's funny.
So you really we were looking for the smell to feel like it would be burning your sinuses.
Why won't you wake up? Damn it!
If we do this
Hear
right,
crackling of thunder in the background.
Kola just starts screaming. It just starts literally yelling as Seamus is standing next to him. If we do this right, it'll poison somebody, make them vomit horribly.
Mithra, I need you to take a couple breaths, review everything you've done. We have to find a solution, okay?
I'm trying. It's like she doesn't have a soul.
Okay.
The body is receptible to the miracle I'm trying to cast, but it's as if there is no soul.
Is there anything we could do to try to bait the soul to go back into the body? Maybe she got, distracted by a Seamus-sized ass. I don't know. Just... There's gotta be options.
Not unless she... No, she... Would she do that?
I don't know. She's very dumb. She clearly wanted to die for some freaking reason. So, yes, whatever you're thinking, probably a possibility. Is she summoning your dad from the overworld? I don't know. But it's
No.
a possibility.
No, she... does not want to come back.
What do you mean she doesn't want to come back? She was the one saying, I don't want to go to the dream realm. I want to be here with my twin love over here in the mortal plane. What do you mean she doesn't want to come back to the mortal plane?
It's like either she doesn't have a soul anymore, which would mean her soul somehow is trapped somewhere it shouldn't be, or she was never truly alive to begin with.
I'm going to do everything in my power to refrain from my immediate response to that information. Okay.
She will return.
He's looming over me, isn't he?
No,
Yep.
I'll still recall he's probably...
No,
I assume
no.
that-
It would be more funny that you just like snapped, or just like, like just standing over both of them, like looking like a giant, where they're just like trying, to pump life back into Tenny's body.
Meanwhile, Tunny is just like, looking through the trinkets in the box, just like, oh my goodness, this is really pretty. What's this one?
I don't know if anyone else grew up with this, but they usually had like a prize or a treat box that you got to pick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
exactly what's going on right now. And her taking her sweet time over there is causing the rest of us to panic.
Okay, look, she just assumed she would just get zapped back. She doesn't know she's supposed to do anything. She's just patiently waiting
if you
for her
can't pick a
resurrection.
candy, and you're not sure how old the candy is, just get the fruit-based candy, the hard candy, because
She's not
chocolate's
picking
going to
candy.
possibly go bad.
They're not for her to grab. She's just looking through them. He's not giving her anything. Other than freedom and power, he's not giving her anything.
Actually, he's more like he's taking things away from her when you actually think about it.
Yeah. She's
That's
just
my
looking
boy.
through his stuff. She's just being nosy. I mean, assuming he'll let her.
Showing the Pokemon cards, taking more from her. That's my boy.
She's just like, grabbing all the shiny things. Ooh, this is beautiful. What's this one?
And he starts, exclaiming words from how he got his tentacles on it.
Oh, don't worry. I got that from way past your century. It wasn't that hard, It was very
I like how
antique.
Boy defaulted with 19 something, and he said it was really old.
She just holds it against her wrist. Oh, honestly, I have a dress in the dream realm. This would just look so snatch with. Oh my gosh!
You hear
puts it back in the box.
No. You hear snap, and you're suddenly in that dress.
She just she clasps it on her wrist, and she's like, "What do you think? Isn't it lovely? This is lovely, isn't it?"
Yeah, a little bit.
It is
A little
lovely,
bit tacky, but
though it belongs to it did belong to a deity before that is no longer around, per se.
That is sad. Okay, well, now you've ruined the moment. Okay.
I am sorry, you asked!
And then she takes it off and she puts it back in the box.
What do you think I collect these trinkets from?
They feel pretty.
It's fine. It's just because I was just wearing the dress and felt disrespectful to hold their stuff like that. But she does continue to frolic in her dress. Man, I've missed this. Ugh. Wearing deer skins is so cumbersome.
You know what? As you are to be one of mine, I will give you something to take with you.
But you've already given me so much.
does not mean I cannot do better. How does it? You see him taking another trunk and slowly holds it over towards you. And another tentacle like goes over and clasps it open and opens it in front of you.
Skip over, like literally skip over. She's like so happy right now.
You see that inside there are different cloves. Give me a second here, baby is sad.
Mm. Sunny's having the time of her life. This is the
Time
best
of her
patron ever.
death.
Time of her death. This is the best stuff ever. He's got shiny things. He's just like bringing up dresses.
Well, there is both dresses and suits. In not like like suits like we call suits, but more like full dress of clothes, like both dresses, 2 pieces, 3 pieces, clothing.
Right. Yeah.
I can see Tenny trying out like some pants and be like, "Hey, does this look good on me?" You know,
Yeah.
I,
Feels weird. I've never worn pants before.
Well, they do look good on you. And remember,
Slay Queen.
beauty is in the eyes of the beholder.
Which is also in the chest.
You have the biggest eye of them all, I must say.
That indeed I do.
Is any of it magical, or is she just picking out the cutest thing she can find? Is she like drawn to anything?
Is that
It's not
magical? Or is
magical.
it just happy to see me?
Okay. I think she'll find something that is kind of like a robe.
There is a robe in it of the darkest of bourbon in color.
Ooh. Oh, this is beautiful.
With black leather harness to it.
A leather harness?
Yes.
Ooh. Sounds kinky. Okay.
It's not one of the. It's more to have equipment strapped to the person who wears it.
Does it have like nice embroidery and stuff in it?
The outside, at least as you first look over it, it doesn't seem spectacular, except for the coloring of the fabric that is like really vibrant, really dark bourbon, almost like red brown or amber, close to black in a sense. But as you look on the inside of the hems, you can see inscriptions, iconography on it.
Oh, say. I can't read. Do you know what this says?
It's a rope of the acolyte. A student of mine, you can say.
Well, it's both pretty and utilitarian. I think
He
I'll choose
was
this
a
one.
very utilitarian man who wanted to have most of the things that he carried with him, and I'm pretty sure it would suit you if you choose it.
I think I will have this one. And she'll try it on.
You see that it was big and loose before, but as you take it out, it fits perfectly, as if it shrinked a little bit down to fit you perfectly. Even the harness doesn't need to be What would that would be?
Readjusted.
Readjusted.
Yeah. Oh, yes. This is perfect. I'll have this if you let me.
I will. Together with that and the mark, you are mine.
Until I pay my debt.
That indeed. When you pay your debt, I shall not withdraw my power for you because you have earned it by then.
I'll do my...
So you need not worry of retribution of losing all your powers when we are done our business.
She'll shrug.
And to make it official, you see a small tentacle laying a ball between the two of you. And you see him holding up one of his bigger tentacles, and you see another small tentacle holding a knife. Strikes his bigger tentacle to give a small cut, and you see black blood oozing into the bowl.
She'll grimace. Ugh, this stuff again. Okay.
And
she'll
he hands the knife towards you.
take it.
Bleed into the bowl, and our ordeal shall be committed.
She'll nod and cut open her hand, her left hand, and
Not her
use her
right hand,
fist.
because there she has a really nice tattoo, and she doesn't want to ruin that.
I mean, it's also her good hand. She's right-handed. You know, I'm right-handed. She's right-handed, right? And she'll squeeze her hand so the blood will drip into the bowl easily.
You see that it starts to glow. And then you see it burns. And the blood and the vessel disappears into nothing, not even ash, but as if it were Thanos snapped. Like it burns up and then disappears out of existence.
Just go, ooh, because
a promise has been made, a deal has been struck. Now the two of us are bounded together by more than just blood.
well, what the?
I should urge to send you back, but I don't think that would be entirely fair, seeing that you just got my mark on your robe, fitting of your station. You see a tentacle, one of his bigger tentacles going over underneath the eye and starts, massaging underneath it.
Penny just has her hands behind her back, and she's just kind of swaying back and forth, do 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 do. Like she's just so content right now.
Ah, an idea. Something you can take with you more.
What gifts?
Small one. If you are ever in trouble and there is someone who needs to die, stab them with this knife. And I shall deal with them in the afterlife. You see him reaching onto you. A dagger made out of a blackish material. With almost this like purplish glow to it.
Oh. So this will just kill them instantly?
And I will take their powers. Yes. What empowers me empowers you.
This is a dangerous weapon indeed.
It's you can still cut with it like a normal knife or dagger, but if you do a finishing blow with it, it will consume its target's life.
Mm,
So
okay. Thank you. I
tell
know
your
you said this is
friends.
small, but
But next time, bring your friends. I'm sure we can make deals.
it might be hard to convince them, but
Oh, when they see you return in all your glory, they will not do nothing but bow in your majesty.
you see, that don't necessarily agree, but the one thing I didn't really want was power, per se.
You need power to stay free, don't you?
I do.
Or else you
I
will
do.
be enslaved again by those stronger than you.
I know. And
Your
I am
world.
grateful.
In
Grateful.
your world, power's everything.
Seems like it. Okay. I will use this, carefully. Thank you. And so, and I will tell them of you then, I am assuming.
You are allowed to.
Happy.
Now go, child. Enjoy your newfound freedom of no obligation except that debts in which you owe. I demand nothing else of you but to send me the trinkets I fancy.
And she'll nod, and she has like the biggest smile on her face. I will. She's like so excited.
A small tentacle like flies over and like touches you on the forehead. As it touches you, you like feel yourself being pulled into the ground as you like feel yourself flowing backwards into everything and nothing at the same time. As your vision gets blurry with all the sensation, what you see and don't see. Back in the room.
Okay, do we know how to bait Teddy? Do we just like wave over some material that smells like Seamus? Does she have a favorite food that we can use to bait her out?
I don't know. This has never happened to
No,
me
no, no, no,
before.
no, 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 no. Stop, stop, stop. You can panic after she starts breathing, coughing, and swearing again.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The mute
sorry.
button doesn't exist.
I'm sorry. I had an alarm. Okay, it's done. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
Who died?
No one. No one died. She's
You
napping.
say
I
it
don't know what
in
you're on
or out
about.
of character?
This was out
No,
of character.
no. I had a no. It wasn't. It wasn't my. It wasn't my ringer. My ringer's off. It was my alarm. I didn't realize I had an alarm on.
No, you good. That was a joke. That was a joke outside. Nah, I'm not. Chloe would never say that.
Yeah, also,
Did
Koi is supposed to be
That would
finding the kids. So if you want to slap cut to that, that makes sense too.
Sure, we're gonna slap cut really fast to Koi, like going upstairs into the big bedroom and finding all the kids asleep up there, where he also
He's gonna come.
sees, where he also see Sobek hog-tied asleep. Raleigh, hanging upside down from the rafters, as he is also hanging asleep, and you just see
These
you just see on on one of the rafters, just like awake, looking scared of what she has witnessed and dare not get down from it, because what if they're just playing to be asleep?
Chloe's gonna walk up to her and outstretched hands. Hey, get all right. Calm down. I'll get you down. Don't worry. Just calm down. Can you get down from there, please? Do I have to make any rolls to be like, okay, convince the child to get down?
No, I dare not. No, leave me before you wake
No,
them, or else they'll kill
okay,
you too.
okay. What did they do?
Shh! Quiet! She
Okay,
like
what did
swipe
what?
at you with the back of her claw.
All right. No need to get handsy about it. But what happened?
What do you think happened? Those little monsters. She says while pointing at all the children laying asleep.
I wouldn't go that far. I don't see them. Why would they be monsters?
Look what they did to Sobek. Or Raleigh. They were about to do the
Look,
same to me, but I fled up here where I'm safe.
looks to the other two. Yeah, that's just a usual Monday afternoon for them, I guess. I don't know. Look, I don't think the kids will try anything funny, so you're fine. Just get down from there. What would Nim say? Yeah, fine. I'll leave you up there. Fine. But you gotta come down in the morning, okay? Right. And then Koi's gonna leave the room and then go back downstairs. Is he awake yet?
You know, one of these days, I'm going to find a way to make a potion of common sense. And then I'm going to force feed it to him. How's it going?
I don't. I've tried everything. I've tried.
Lizzie? Give me your tail. Because I'm pretty sure you have your handle. Just wrap your tail around my leg. Use me to help keep you calm. Don't break my leg. I need it. Unless you have
Koi,
a potion of flight in that bodice of yours, which we both know you don't.
Koi's
Just-
gonna walk up to the two and be like, "Oh, so like, how's it going? Did you guys manage? Did you guys not manage? What's going on?"
We're still working on it. Could you make sure that Prince Charming over there doesn't panic?
Looks to Kolith, looks to Seamus. I think Kolith is. I think
Pretty sure
Kolith got it.
I'm pretty sure Seamus is right beside you.
I'm gonna beat him with this shoe if he's right behind me instead of getting back to work.
Okay,
Look.
let me focus.
Yes. Hold the leg.
Yeah.
Focus on the leg.
You-
Grab my ass if you
you-
have to. Just focus.
Hey yo,
Shut up,
is this
Clay.
really?
You have a freaking wife.
Is this?
Anywho, so
Is
shut
this
up.
really
I'm trying to help, okay? I'm trying to help
Okay.
the best way I can. I don't need your shit right now. Get some tea. Make sure these guys stay hydrated. Get the shit done. Okay?
Love
Okay.
Koi gives no fucks. this just shows the relationship that Koi and Tenny have right here. If
I mean, he's also a
if
barbarian.
anyone had any other thoughts about what their relationship was, they were wrong.
No. Koi's just really calm about the situation because the goddess said, "Yeah, don't worry, I got this." So Koi's like, "Yeah, no, they got this."
Oh,
Maybe it's just like,
okay, so blind confidence then. Okay, that makes sense.
yeah.
He's a barbarian.
Literal blind confidence because someone said, I got this. Don't worry, Chief. I got this. I know how this goes." And they
Um,
said it with so much confidence in their voice. Koi actually believes them. It's like, oh no, probably just didn't get the right herb or something.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Now be quiet and let's focus back on the game.
Alright.
She turns around away, trying, to discuss something with them. No one has their eyes on the corpse, which suddenly bursts into flame.
Okay. I hate that.
That wasn't me.
Yeah, that's okay. Let me see if I could just take care of that. Make the body somewhat functional.
Seamus will turn his head up as you could. Like that next turn.
You see a burning figure from where Tenny was laying before rises up from the ground, walking toward you, an arm outstretched. As you see ash and purple embers falling to the ground.
Okay. I'm using Druidcraft to snuff out the flame.
It doesn't work. Not if it's magical
Okay.
fire.
So that's not actually fire.
No.
That is all magical fire.
Someone is bringing her back.
Dumb question. Whom?
I don't know. You can feel her tightening her tail up around you, Nim, because she seems scared.
I wanted to hold your hand, but your hands are full last I checked. Clyde, do you ever check on the kids as I'm staring at this barbecue?
I have no words.
Seamus,
You have no words whether or not you found the kids?
I have no words! What the hell is going on over there?
I'm gonna beat this man. Sorry, DM. Please go on.
Seamus, you see this figure burning a purple fire, stepping closer and closer to you with its arm outstretched towards you. And as just before it touches, you see the flame rescend of the hand. And as the figure gets closer and closer to you, you see as the flames retract and disappear, stands Tenny. Much paler than she was before. In this dark purple robe. With this black leather harness built into it. A knife by the hip. And you can also see her eyes glow with a almost dark purple light to them.
He's going to slowly stand up from the. I assume they were on the ground mixing this poison, right?
You were sitting by the table in the other end of the living room. But I guess as this figure walked towards you, you got up from the bench and stopped at the end of the table. Tenny, this is where you kind of step back into reality.
Hi. She's got the biggest smile on her face.
Okay.
Yeah?
Without any words, he just rushes towards you and gives you a very tight hug.
She's just laughing. And she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. That must have been scary." And then she's giving him kisses.
She feels cold to the touch. At first.
Oh God, please tell me a warm up. I don't want to be a literal zombie.
Yes, undead Tenny arc, let's go!
Let's go.
Who said zombie? There's different varieties of undead. Plenty to choose from.
Oh joy. Damn it.
Horizar calms down and starts starts examining what happened? It's a lot different than before.
She kind of looks around to see who's in the room with her.
You see a Nim that's about to be squeezed into Mefra.
Oblivion. Oh,
That too.
okay.
Okay. Yeah, so she sees everybody, and so since she's standing beside Kolith and Seamus, she'll kind of bend down, grab Kolith's hand and pull him up, and then she'll drag them over to where the other three are. And then she'll sit on this table that Kolith made. Oh, I don't think this was here before. She sit down and be like, Okay, so, and you honestly, you've never seen Tenny this happy in her life. Like, you thought you saw Tenny happy before? No. No, no, no. You've never seen Tenny actually happy. And she's like, okay, so I'm technically free, but I'm also still in some kind of servitude. So, but I am free from Uthla, and she can't take me over. I mean, kind of. I guess she could if she really wanted to. But I don't have her blood in me anymore. And I'm not, I'm not her like chosen one or whatever. But so when I died, apparently my soul was going to her. And then an entity, a god, like a really old god, called the Watcher. He snatched my soul before she could grab it, and he brought me to his dimension, which is kind of similar to the void, but he lives in like a big pool. And then he said that he once again, gods are like, you have potential. But like he kind of just thought it was funny that like I had enough, what did he say? Funk to like defy my mother. So he doesn't really like her that much. But like not enough to like put me against her or anything. He just wanted to, I guess, help me out. So basically, because he saved my soul from her, I do owe him. That's like a really big favor. So we made a pact, and now I'm not without powers, which I would have been, which I thought was fine at the time. But he said it would have taken me years to like learn the bow or whatever. Um, so now I have his magic, and he gave me all this stuff. Look, isn't this great? And she's just like, she just suddenly stands up and she's like twirling around. Look how cool this is, and it's got like pockets and stuff in it. Anyway, sorry, I'm going off track. And yeah, all he wants in return is just like really cool trinkets and stuff, like rare things, So I gave him my necklace, which was a gift from my mother. But honestly, I'm feeling. I mean, it felt right at the time. I am kind of bad at her. So yeah, and it's just temporary. He says I'm only in service to him until I pay off my debt, and then he'll let me go. So yeah, isn't this great?
Koi, who was listening to this at first when she was explaining, like, oh yeah, I died. He was like, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. And then when she explains that it's another god that snatched her soul, he's gonna turn to the other two, Nim and Mithra, and look at them like, was this a part of the plan? And the whole time she keeps going further and further into the explanation, the closer and closer Koi gets to both of them with that same expression, waiting for an answer.
Quick question, GM. Does this Watcher sound? Does the description Tenny gave sound like the creature we found in the Koi's portal?
No, it did not sound like the creature you saw
Okay.
in Koi's portal. That was
Okay,
an entire different thing. It was an outsider, yes, but not this outsider. Actually, would your memory serve of what has been told of the Watcher?
If he is an
sounds...
extra dimensional, if he is a multiversal extra dimensional being, I would at least get a knowledge roll of some nature.
You would, but I would say that you know him to be an ally, actually.
Really? Okay.
Because he does not like what other outsiders are doing. Like he just likes to watch the different planes and collect trinkets of rarity and interest to him, so to speak. So he's not necessarily one who interferes in the material planes that much, except potentially sometimes helping out. If a major threat would destroy his favorite pastime.
Makes sense. Tenny,
Mhm.
I'm so happy for you. Um, I of all the beings that you could have bound your soul to, for an indeterminate amount of servitude, this was probably one of the least malicious.
Vibe too.
Excuse you?
Too. He seems cool.
So if it is I'm sorry, if it's the creature that I think it is, he's actually pretty benign. We won't have to worry about him requesting to do anything particularly untoward. So
I hope not. But he just wants cool shit.
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, he just wants cool shit, apparently. Right? Right, guys? This was a part of the plan, right, Tim?
It's better than my mortal soul and my body to be, shoved inside of my mother's demented mind for the rest of eternity.
You have an interesting family dynamic.
Yeah.
Koi looks to Mithra, waiting for an answer. Wait. Okay. Wait. All right. Was this part of the plan?
No.
It has to be, right?
No.
I'm back powerless
Oh!
but free. She didn't know my soul was going to be snatched. But on that now, and then she hops down, and then she skips over to Mithra and wraps her arms around her. She's like, "Thank you, thank you, thank you." And then she just like kisses her like a nice big kiss on the cheek. Thank you so much. And then she hugs Nim. She won't kiss her though. She's like, "Thank you." and then she runs over to Cola. She's like, "Thank you." And then she looks at Koi. She's like, "I don't know if you did anything, but thanks." And then she goes over to Seamus, and then she goes back to hugging him, and she's and cuddling him and stuff.
You know, this is where I draw the line. This is where I draw the line of accepting things. What the fuck? So this was not a part of the plan, but she's fine. But it's not a part of the plan, but she's fine. But it's not a part of the. I give up. I'm walking out here.
Koi, it's simple. There was a plan.
Nope,
It got
I don't.
interrupted, but things are still fine. And it's better than fine because I'm not powerless. It actually turned out to be better.
How is it?
And I have a cool robe. Look at this robe. It's really cool. I don't see what the problem is.
You don't see what the problem is. Okay,
I
you don't see.
don't see what the problem is.
Actually, something is feel like still cold to the touch.
A little bit, but it seems like she is warming a little bit up, but she's still like kind of cold to the touch.
Do I feel
Koi.
cold?
No, you don't feel cold at all.
Okay.
Koi is gonna walk
Hey.
up to Colin and put a hand on his shoulder and say, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I put you through this. I am so sorry. All the stuff I've done has made you feel like this because I'm so lost. I don't know what to do, and I apologize that you had to go through that."
Oh, I
You
think you need
know-
to sit down and have some tea.
At this point, I just expect to see a new god every 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Because I've met one every 2 weeks since I've met you all.
yeah. So
I
you
mean,
just go with this crazy shit?
I lived my entire life without meeting a god until you guys.
Wow, that was a pretty good life, I'm guessing. I don't know anymore. I just
After I
don't know.
say that, at Koi, you see a spirit with a hard hat carrying a few sticks, like it is lumber, and making a pile next to the fire, or while a water spirit with a chef's hat is stirring a pot of noxious poison.
That is normal, concerning, but normal. Points to he points to Teddy. That is something we need to talk about.
I mean, to be
Uh,
fair, Koi, she says that she's just got like her arms wrapped around Seamus, and her fate and like the side of her head is just in his chest, and she's just like, no, no, just like she's like high right now. She's so happy. She's like, to be fair, Koi, a god gave me to you. So is this really that weird?
yes.
I was just handed to you guys like a like an axe or something, like. Mm. Oh, speaking of
Yeah.
which, and then she kind of lets go of Seamus and looks to Nim. I guess you're not obligated to. I'm not really sure how this dynamic works now. Like, I guess I could leave if you don't want me around, but because I'm not Uthlas anymore. So, and by extension, I'm not necessarily yours anymore. But I would like to continue on with the mission. So I did ask the Watcher if I could continue with it, and he doesn't care. He just wants his trinkets, so.
I'm going to ask you a very dumb question.
Okay.
Are you... Pizza's trying to kill me out of character. Fuck. Excuse
Oh
me.
damn.
Then that choking shit.
Oh, man. Choking back my feels. Anywho. Let me ask you a dumb question. Are you, or are you not, tied to Seamus?
As I know, yes.
Okay. So by that extension, you're still mine. Do I make myself clear?
I mean, I could just go back to the village and wait for you guys. I'm just saying, like, I don't know if
Do
you
you
want me.
really want to wait in the village without Seamus, not knowing if he'll get gobbled up by some of those pale, scary-looking things? Or other stuff? When you could
Absolutely
be
not,
right here
but you're-
harassing him?
But you're the leader of this group, so I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying that you're not under any obligation to leave. You still have ties here. So you're fine. Even if you weren't boning Seamus, the fact that you want to complete the mission is good enough. Does that make any sense?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So we're fine with this, right? We're fine,
I'm-
right?
Buddy, calm down. She doesn't have skulls floating out from under her robes. You're fine. Also,
Tenny looks under
Mithy,
her
you're
robes.
gonna need to calm down a little bit there. I'm gonna need to have feeling in that leg.
When Teddy looks underneath her robe to see if
Uh,
she has skulls, Coin's also looking.
A
Well, to be
singular
fair, it
skull
will only be
rolls
tentacles.
out.
See? Necromancy.
Koi looks to Nim and points to the skull.
Yeah,
Just-
she's gotta dust some of the death off somehow. Why are you expecting me to have answers for everything? I am literally not the one that serves knowledge. He is.
Her robes off and just kind of like inspects closer.
You see a torn pocket
Oh.
on the inside and the bottom of the hem of the robe. Do you put your hand into it?
Yes.
As you stick your hand in and feel, you feel bones.
Oh! She starts pulling
Hello?
the bones out.
You see her pulling out a fully intact skeleton.
In the
Koi
wild?
points again at the road and looks to Nim because she stated it's not like she's pulling out skeletons and bones out of her robe. They
Oh
actually
my god. How deep is that pocket?
Oh my god, I thought this wasn't a magical robe. I thought that it was just cool. What else is in here?
And she just shoves her whole arm in.
Reasonable.
Koi just looks so confused. Koi is
We should-
just
We better bury those before people start asking questions.
Yeah, we don't want to
Uh,
frighten the children
people,
up.
this is sadly where we'll be running off today. We've been at it for 3.5 hours almost, so I'd like to say thank you to you guys for sticking out with me today, even though we had a little bit of trouble in the beginning. With a little delayed start. And I would like to say thank you to you, dear viewers, for today, and I hope to see you again tomorrow or next week at least, going forward. So next time, see you around. Bye bye.
bye stream.
Bye bye now.
Bye.